us are more familiar with Jasmine from Aladdin, the Disney version, but this is supposed to be based on, I think, whatever the original fairy tales were. Her original outfit looked like this, and that's how she came dressed. These shoes belong to her too. So that outfit pretty much belongs to her. This doll, she is measured at 42 inches according to her official website listing. I don't know how accurate that height is. Milana over here is supposed to be 39 inches tall, but she's the same height as Princess Halima, so they're about the same size. So guys, don't get caught up on measurements listed online. They give you an approximation of how tall the dolls are, but sometimes they're off by 2 to 3 inches. She is a full vinyl body sculpt. She has no cloth on her anywhere. She's got a hard vinyl body. She has joints in all of her limbs. She's got 11 joints. She can bend everything pretty much. And this particular doll, when she bends her legs to sit, they actually bend open, meaning like her legs spread out like a V instead of being together like how this doll's legs are. See how her legs are kind of close together? So it's kind of an awkward position when she's sitting down. I don't know. I mean, you can get away with it just because she's so little, so it looks like, you know how little kids sit. They don't really sit with their legs together. So I guess you could get away with it, but I like the way that her legs bend when she sits, and she's the same height. And it looks, to me, it looks more natural for the legs to be together, and it takes up less space. So that's something I don't like about this doll. She does that, and so does my doll over here, 6. Both of them do that. I don't know why their legs are structured that way. It's probably something to do with the joints and the type of sculpt their bodies are, but predictable. You don't know what you're gonna end up with until you buy the doll. So I'm telling you guys this because for people who are contemplating buying this particular doll, know that when she bends her legs, they're going to spread apart from each other. But I do like that she's able to sit or stand. That comes in. She's got painted nails. Can't really tell, but they actually do appear to be like shiny. The nails look shinier than her skin, so it has that glossy kind of look to it. And she's got really pretty brown eyes that are very dark, and they're the same shade of brown as all of my other brown-eyed dolls. The only one who's not brown-eyed is this one. Hello. This is Kiss, and her eyes are blue. Oh yeah, this is how light her hair is. Isn't that crazy how light it is? And she's sold as a brunette. I don't really see how that's brunette. To me that looks strawberry blonde, but I don't know. She's supposed to be a brunette. All these other dolls are more like brunette to me. Dark eyelashes, I think they're like black. Her eyelashes are black. Gives her like a real dramatic look with her eyes. But it's just because her eyelashes are so dark. And the eyelashes match the darkness of her hair. Her hair almost looks as though it's jet black. It's very dark, very smooth, very long. And one thing I love about Halima is that her long black hair is not just straight and boring. It's actually got a lot of different layers cut into it, and so it's different lengths. I can really like that about how her hair is cut. And then it's also got a little bit of texture to it where she has a very slight wave in her hair. So her hair just looks fabulous. Like, it looks really pretty. Has a lot of body and volume. I made the mistake of saying that 6 was my only doll that had no bangs, but I was wrong. Halima also had no bangs, and she just came with a middle part. And so her hair has no part. She has no bangs. I like that she doesn't have bangs. I don't think bangs would suit her face. She would look too stifled. It's kind of crazy because, like, she's supposed to be a little girl, but to me, she doesn't really have a little girl's look. To me, she's very, like, pretty looking, not cute looking. Like, she's cute, and she's very cute. And even this one is cute. But Halima seems more pretty than cute, if that makes any sense. She's more pretty than she is cute. And I think that has something to do with her hairstyle. It's just very grown-up looking, you know? So maybe that's why. And maybe her dark, dramatic eyes. Maybe that has to do with it too. I liked this doll for her look. I thought she was beautiful and intriguing and exotic looking, and I really liked that about her. And I wanted diversity and variety in my collection, and that definitely was something that I got with this doll. So I like that about her. You can see her eyebrows. Her eyebrows are actually very dark. They're black, and you can't really tell in this video, but her eyebrows are not even. One sits up a little higher than the other one. And again, these dolls are painted. They're not reborn dolls, but they're like, you know, air sprayed by hand. People are doing this. They're not, you know, all sprayed down in a machine. So please keep in mind that there will be mistakes in each doll, and they're not all gonna look exactly the same. I don't mind her eyebrows being uneven because I think that looks actually more real than if they were completely symmetrical. And she also came with her ears already pierced, but that is not the earrings that she had on. Halima came with, they had this little charm on them. So it was like, imagine these things dangling from her ears. Those are really pretty. They look good on her. She is supposed to be, I guess, she's supposed to resemble someone of Middle Eastern nationality. Yes, she does give you that effect. She looks, you know, kind of like Indian or Middle Eastern when you see her in this getup. But then again, so does this doll when she's dressed like this. And she's supposed to be a Caucasian kid. So, to me, it's just the costume that makes her look more Middle Eastern, but it's not darker or lighter than this doll's skin color. And this doll, 6, is supposed to be African American. So, they're not the same color of brown, but they're not, one's not darker than the other one, if you catch my drift. You know, so she, to me, could pass for a biracial black child or some type of mixed with, I don't know, Latino and Asian maybe, or black and Asian. She could be pretty much anything. She could be a Latina girl. She could be, I don't know, like her hair is really long and silky. She could probably even pass for like Filipina or something. I know some Filipino girls that look like her. So, yeah, so there's a lot of options for what race you want the doll to represent if you choose to go with an ethnic doll that has this type of skin color and hair coloring. Princess Halima is not her name anymore. She has been renamed, and her new name is Zafia, and that's what she will be called in any other videos that you see her in. This doll retailed at about $250, and I do believe I spent that amount on this doll. I did not purchase her through Masterpiece Dolls directly, so I can't really give you any details on that experience because I didn't do it that way. If you are thinking about adding some ethnicity to your doll collection or expanding on the diversity of your doll collection, which I encourage everyone to do, consider getting Princess Halima because she's really pretty and really fun to redress. She looks good in pretty much any and everything, and she actually can wear a real child's size 2, size 3, and size 4T clothing. That gives you a lot of options when it's time to shop for the dolls. And if you guys are worried about getting doll clothes and not having the money to do that, don't fret. You can go to the thrift store and buy really nice things secondhand for very cheap. And I suggest that you venture into other neighborhoods outside of your own neighborhood and try their thrift stores because you'll find different things in different kinds of neighborhoods. So that's what I do. I go to like really high-end neighborhoods, real affluent neighborhoods, and I'll go to the thrift store and find some really awesome things there that you wouldn't have thought to see at the thrift store. You can shop for clothes on sale and clearance dirt cheap at like Sears, JCPenney, if you go to their off-season section. So in the summertime, you can stock up on a lot of nice winter gear for really cheap because you want to get rid of the stock. And then in the winter, you can get summer stuff for really cheap, like $1, $2, $3 for clothes. Most of the clothes that you see on these dolls, I bought at the mall and at Babies R Us, and I shopped off-season, so I didn't spend more than $5 on any piece of clothing. I averaged at about $2 to $3 a piece, brand new, for all these clothes. That's another way that you can get clothes for your dolls. If you have family members who have children, kids grow so fast and so quickly out of their sizes, so you can go around and collect clothes from your cousins and your family members and friends. You know, it's a hobby. You don't want to go broke collecting dolls and dressing them. But her hair, oh, and her hair is really long too. Did I show you guys how long her hair is? It's so long. It comes all the way down past her belly button. Like, this is like the bottom of her belly. So it comes down really far, and then it's even longer in the back. So the front part of her hair is actually shorter than the back part. She got that good hair. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.